songs they played. We can come again, do it just the same. Hey, dance all night to the songs they played. We can come again, do it just the same. Hey, now I feel it in my heart. We in such a golden night at the park. Yeah. Now there's hardly any safe place left to go. Someone's bound to come and try to spoil the show. Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain. Hey. We danced all night to the songs they played. We can come again, we do it just the same. Hey, hey, John Old Captain Dennis, Delroy Wilson, Dennis Brown. Hey, hey, Big U, Josie Wells, that a Roy would wake the town. Yeah, and you had to hold your woman real close when Smokey starts to sing. Temptations, Marvin Gaye, Spinners all the way. Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle used to make me drift away. Play Stevie Play, Stanford Kenny Play. Hey, we dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again, do it just the same. Hey, right now we need a brand new start. People everywhere need more music from the heart. And if there remains such a place that I can go, will someone tell me I'd love to know. Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain. Yeah. Dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again, do it just the same. Yeah. Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain. Yeah. Dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again, do it just the same. Hey, hey. Remember the nights, yes, we rocked together. Where is no harm?
Let music play until.
Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me feel from deep down in my soul, I'm losing all control. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. It feels so right. Champagne and candlelight, the way you hold me tight. Girl, I can't fight this feeling. Oh, no.
Woman, you're nice. Smile on your face is like you're right upon my life. Girl, me can't wait to give you everything you like. Hope you from the day your Christmas sight. I guarantee that you'll be satisfied. Don't be afraid to break the rules. And to better things, so tell the little man to cool. And my lucky star, I can't believe I found a tool. And them all ask what you wanna do. So make them know say that me have the tool.
The way you make me feel.
Aren't you something to admire? 'Cause you shine is something like a mirror, and I can't help but notice you reflect in the sun of mine. If you ever feel alone and the glare makes me hard to find, this promise that we making, two reflections into one. Cause it's like in my mirror, my mirror staring back at me, staring back at me.
The time is right. You hold me tight. Love got me high. Yeah. Please tell me yes, and don't say no. Not tonight. I need your love so desperately, in more ways than one. And I promise I won't leave till I see the morning sun peep through the window pane. You know love won't let me rain. Hey, 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 yeah. The time is right. Turn down the light and take my hand. We'll catch a flight and spend the night in Wonderland. Now move a little close to me. You owe it to yourself. I promise I'll take a little for myself, and it's because of you that love. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Baby, baby. Now move a little close to me. Only you can let it be. When I make to love to you, we'll explore in ecstasy, and I won't take the blame. Then love won't let me wait. Ooh, and it's just because gotta let you know, lady.
Can't hear you.
So much things I have to say to you, baby. Gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, baby.
Yes.
You will never let me wait. I got to tell you, lady.
You could hear us, Stephen?
Oh, but love.
I can hear you now.
All right, respect, yeah.
So much love got
You know, Pastor Sharp?
on me. I got to tell you what it's all about. Oh, baby. I got to tell you. I got to tell you. There's so much love. Oh, so much love.
It's clean your lens on the computer. Right there. Wherever the camera there. Take something else and wipe it. Yeah, tissue. Test. Pastor, Go ahead. Yes.
Test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Yeah, we're ready. Take me off, Lawrence. You might have to. My camera is not showing up very well at all. I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Pastor Rob here with Lawrence Prescott, the Honorable Lawrence Prescott, as we say, Dr. Prescott around here. And we're here this evening to do a special interview with the Honorable Stephen Golden. And he's here to tell us about the event that will be taking place here in the Atlanta area tomorrow evening. Okay? Okay. Stephen, would you go ahead and unmute for us? Can you go ahead and unmute for us? We're having so much. Can you hear us now, Stephen?
Unmute, Stephen, unmute and see if you can hear us.
You can't hear us at all.
Stephen?
I believe, Stephen, that you're muted. So if you can unmute for us.
Can hear you, Pastor Rob.
Now you could hear me, okay?
No, it's not Pastor Rob. I hear him.
Very good, very good. I'm the only
I'm
one.
not hearing Pastor Rob at all. I see him talking.
You can't hear me?
See if you can hear me. Hey, Steve.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I
Yeah.
can't hear
Use that one there.
Okay.
Pastor Shaw.
Can you hear me now? Can you
I
hear
can
me?
still hear you.
But you can't hear me.
Yeah, I hear you, DJ Red.
No, that's Pastor Shaw.
That's Pastor Shaw, man.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Okay?
oh. He's in a different camera.
Yeah, we just switched it.
Yeah, okay. All right, as we ready to go here? Okay. Thanks for the delay, people, and we are glad you were able to join us this evening. And we're here at Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live Studios this evening with, alongside with me this evening, we have the president of CLTV, Mr. Dr. Lawrence Prescott. And we're looking forward to speaking with the gentleman that will be coming into town tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening, at the Big Bethel Church. And we're just going to bring him up here in a second. So just hold tight with us as Mr. Golden is getting ready to come on and share with us what's happening in the area tomorrow. It's the Marcus Garvey Symposium. The Marcus Garvey Symposium, which has become an annual event in the Atlanta area, in the Atlanta region. And we'd like to inform everyone that it is happening tomorrow. And Mr. Stephen Golden will be here in the Atlanta area. And we have him online this evening to speak with him here. Yvette will be, Taylor Reynolds from the Atlanta Jamaica Association will be here momentarily to join us and give us a little bit more information as to the time of the event and the place and so forth. But I have Mr. Stephen Golden online. Stephen, welcome to Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live Radio. Mr. Lawrence Prescott, put yourself on camera here so until I straighten out my camera, and I introduce you to Mr. Stephen Golden right here, okay? So, Lawrence, will you take the lead here, camera-wise, okay? DJ, could you go ahead and switch it around here for me? And we'll be able to start our discussion with Stephen momentarily right here. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
So one of the things that I noticed, each year it keeps getting better. And tomorrow, I know it's at 6 p.m. at the Big Bethel AME Church. And I want the listeners to know that you could, when you come, there's colors that they prefer that you wear. And the colors that they have listed is red, black, and green. And there's also some amazing speakers that will be in attendance. So, Stephen, tell us about this annual event that you're a part of, this great event that you're a part of, and why you decided to get involved in something so powerful.
You sound a little low, but I hope you can hear me okay.
Oh, yes, sir. We hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Well, this is the third annual Marcus Garvey Symposium we're doing in Atlanta. We started in 2024. It takes place every year on March 25th, which is the anniversary of Garvey's first visit and first public lecture in the city of Atlanta, which took place in 1917. But March 25th is also a significant date in that even when Garvey spoke at Big Bethel the first time, it was marking the anniversary of the abolition of the slave trade, the African slave trade. In 1807, the British Parliament did that in 1807. So this year, as in accordance to the UN Declaration of 2007, when that date was also declared the International Day of Remembrance for the victims of slavery and the transatlantic slave trade. So every year it serves a dual purpose. We're recognizing Garvey in what is now the new Black Mecca of America, in the city of Atlanta, his history there. Of course, Atlanta played a significant role in Garvey's life, not only when he spoke there first in 1917 to what was, at that point, the largest audience he had addressed, but also in the fact that, he met with the Ku Klux Klan leadership there in 1922, and then he served 2 and 3/4 years in the federal penitentiary in Atlanta between 25 and 27. So this year, we're really highlighting the fact that as a people in the diaspora, descendant from Africans who suffered through chattel slavery, who suffered through their own Holocaust, and in the Swahili term, we refer to that as the Maafa, the great disaster. We have never really internationally had a day when we reflect and recognize and remember the ancestors who struggled against this horrible, horrible injustice, this terrible system of brutalization and dehumanization. And it's a struggle that we carried on successfully for over 3 centuries, liberating ourselves through the actions of people like the Sons of Africa, the Maroons that were spread out all over. In fact, this year, 2026, also marks 500 years since the first Africans were carried across the Atlantic, straight from Africa to the Americas. The first ship that brought enslaved Africans to the Americas was a Portuguese ship that brought them to Brazil. But coincidentally, 1526 is also the first time that enslaved Africans who were brought in chattel slavery were brought to what is now the United States of America. And they were brought right to the state of Georgia, up near the border of South Carolina. And oftentimes Americans refer to their history as going back to 1619 with the introduction of slavery, but that's not true. The first colony, the first enslaved Africans were brought in 1526, but they overthrew their slave masters and then integrated into the Native American, the Native Indian, the Native tribes, the First Nations that were there. So they were the first Maroons in America as well, the first freedom fighters. So we're celebrating all of that. 500 years since the commercialization of chattel slavery, 109 years since Garvey came to the city of Atlanta, 219 years, is it? Yes, since the abolition of the slave trade by the British. 100 years of black history since Carter G. Woodson created it as Negro History Week in 1926. And 15 years now. Is it 15? No, 18 years, excuse me. 18 years since the declaration of this international day that we are now seeking to lift the profile and have black people in the diaspora, African descendants, claim that day, embrace that day, and lift it up in honor of our ancestors from Marcus Garvey and beyond that to the first Africans who came to America.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And let me just, Lawrence, let everyone know that we are speaking to, I call him Honorable Stephen Golden, President of the UNIA ACL, Jamaica. And that was an organization that Marcus Garvey actually started back in the days. And you have the powers that be have kept it moving up to this time. So, Stephen, tell us a little bit about the organization itself, UNIA ACL.
The organization is 112 years old this year and active in a number of cities. There's an active division in Atlanta led by President John Hargrove. They're Division 421 that's based in Atlanta. They're also connected to the Collective Black People's Movement. So, you have the elders like Ralph Marvin and others who were a part of that foundation. But the UNIA's history in Atlanta goes back to 1917 with Garvey's first visit. In fact, that might have been the very place that he first met a Reverend Earl Little, who later married Louise Langdon from Grenada, who was the UNIA secretary in Montreal. And they had 6 children, the last of which was a man by the name of Malcolm Little, who became known to the world as Malcolm X.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Wow.
That's why I'm here, sitting here, Lawrence. So you
Steve,
can hear.
you just wow me, brother.
So you can hear from the man himself, Stephen.
So Malcolm X was the descendant of Caribbean nationals.
Yeah, man. Malcolm X's father was a UNIA president and organizer in Nebraska, in Michigan. In fact, there's a rumor that he was killed by the Klan because of the work he did with Garvey. So there is history there. As I mentioned earlier, it was in Atlanta that Garvey met with the leadership of the Ku Klux Klan, following several violent clashes between UNIA divisions and Klan chapters, particularly in the South, in places like Key West and Miami at the time.
Okay.
Wow.
Stephen, here's a statement that I'd like to put towards you, and I'd like for you to give us some clarity on this. Putting ourselves in charge of ourselves. Putting ourselves in charge of ourselves. Expound on that for me a little bit. As it relates to a people without knowledge of their history, their origin, and culture is like a tree planting without roots. Putting ourselves in charge of ourselves.
Like a tree without roots.
So, yeah, without root.
Yeah.
So that's
not planted. It can be planted. It needs roots to be planted.
Exactly.
A tree without roots is driftwood.
And that's actually a quote that I'm quoting from you, that you said at a previous interview.
Yeah, that's a quote from Marcus Garvey.
No, not that one. The one that says putting ourselves in charge of ourselves.
That's a quote from who?
You, actually, that I pulled up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, you're teaching me. I'm going to have to write that one down.
Yeah. As it relates to the African movement within the United States, within Africa, within Europe, and so forth, like that, as the present state of black movement of black people on a whole, putting ourselves in charge of ourselves.
You want my comment on that?
Yes, that's what I'm asking for. Come in on that.
No, I agree with it. That should have been done a long time ago. Remember, one of the principal concepts that Garvey brought to us as black people was the fact that we needed to have confidence in ourselves. So many of his quotes reflect that. Even from his approach to education, his approach to religion, even his approach to politics. Many people don't know that before he was deported, Garvey formed the Universal Negro Political Union, and he is a major part of the move that shifted the support of black Americans from the Republican Party to the Democratic Party, right? People like Senator Charles Diggs in Detroit, one of the first black people to organize Black Democrat Club, was an avid Garveyite and met with Garvey himself on several occasions. In fact, the last time he met with Garvey was in Canada when Garvey was giving a lecture tour in which his theme was emancipating ourselves from mental slavery. Incidentally, that meeting with the Klan in Atlanta in 1922, we also have to remember at that time that the Klan had a great control over the Democratic National Convention in the 1920s. So again, you can see reason for why Garvey was accused of siding with the Klan, or why other black bourgeoisie tried to sort of discredit that meeting that he had. But he met as a general of his people, looking out for the interests of his people, not only physically against violence that they were facing, because UNIA was an armed organization at that time with its own paramilitary organization known as the African Legion, but also politically. Garvey was a shrewd statesman in how he maneuvered this mass organization, the largest organization of black people to ever be organized on the earth.
Okay. Stephen, we're going to take a break here. Don't move. We're going to have to restart our Zoom in about another 2 minutes or so, and we'll continue the conversation here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually speaking to Mr. Stephen Golden with us here at Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live Radio. I'm also joined by President of the Atlanta Jamaica Association, Miss Yvette Taylor Reynolds, and she has come into the studios with us. We're going to be taking a talk with us here, and then we'll get Stephen back on cameras with us in the next couple of minutes. So don't go nowhere, Stephen. We aren't finished yet. We're just getting started, okay? All right. Okay.
All right.
Very good. Okay, so Yvette, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
It's good to have you in the place, and I know you had a very busy weekend in the Atlanta area. And I want to thank you for taking the time out to come on down here and sit with us this evening, and in lieu of what is to take place tomorrow evening. You have been a part of this for the last couple of years, and kind of feel, if I've never been to one of these before, what can you tell me about the symposium?
So the symposium actually, for me, is a place of pride. One of our own sons from Jamaica who started a movement that extended not only to Jamaica, but I'm just going to use the word worldwide.
Yeah.
For us this year, this is our third year, and as you know, it's a free event. So we're encouraging everyone to come out and fill the church. The church itself is a historical place, set on Auburn Avenue, which has its own history of black greatness, and also where Marcus Garvey gave his first big speech. So if we come together as a community, the togetherness, the vibes, the spirit will be felt within that room tomorrow night. and the speakers, the performers, that shows some of the disciplines that Garvey spoke about will be displayed there. We'll have people performing from the youth on the drums to great singers like Steve Higgins from South Florida will be coming to join us. And Stephen will talk more about some of the others and the surprises, but we will be filled as we celebrate our blackness from then until now. And at this time, it's more important than ever that we recognize where we came from and who we are.
Okay, so
It's the same
I'm going
link?
to send the
And then send it.
new Zoom to Stephen. So,
And as he's doing that, I wanted to ask, who are some of the other speakers at this symposium?
There will be various speakers, and some of them I'll leave for Stephen to talk about, but there are many firsts in our community here in Atlanta, and one of those is our own former representative, Donna McLeod.
Nice.
She will be participating in something. We have a gubernatorial candidate, Derek. He'll be there as well. So those are just some of the people.
Yes.
Our honorary consul will be there, Dr. Elaine Bryan. So we'll have a wide mixture of everyone there.
Nice. And I heard some valuable information tonight just with what Stephen was talking about in terms of how long and how impactful, not just what Marcus Garvey did, but his influence. And to hear some of those things tonight make me want to make sure that I am in the room tomorrow, because it's powerful information.
Absolutely. You need to be in that room.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be in that room. And, back home in Jamaica, we'll say, catch a fever. Everybody needs to come out and catch this fever, the fever of Garvey and his legacy and how it can help us in today's world. So absolutely, you got to be there.
Yeah. I was trying to plan what I going to do tomorrow night, but now I know.
Yes. And the thing about it is, I know it's a weeknight, but the day is monumental. It's the 25th. It signifies United Nations Day of Remembrance, amongst other things. And that's why we keep it, even though it's in the middle of the week.
Yeah, so it's tomorrow night at 6 p.m.
6 p.m., free parking at Big Bethel,
Yeah.
which is 220 Auburn Avenue,
Okay, right downtown.
right downtown.
And free parking
And
right
free
downtown.
parking
You can't
right
go wrong with
downtown.
that.
You can't go wrong. And then you don't have to worry about getting something to eat because we'll have refreshment.
Okay.
Well, we have real food
Real food. So it's a free
Yeah.
event all the way around.
all the way around, yes.
Listen, and so AJA has partnered with. It's a partnership.
It's a partnership with Steve Golden, the president of the UNIA of Jamaica.
Okay. Nice.
okay, Lawrence. So I had an opportunity to be at the very first symposium, and
Yes.
and I must tell you that it is a great event. The speakers are powerful, all leading up to Mr. Golden, who is a powerful speaker when it comes on to the Pan-African movement and,
Yes.
and issues. I've never heard anyone that speaks on it like Mr. Golden. So come on down and be there. It's I can't even describe how Stephen does his thing, because you have to be in the house to see it. Many great speakers will be there along with Mr. Golden, and I heard President Yvette say that Ms. Elaine Bryant will be there tomorrow as well. So we want to come on in and make sure that we don't miss this event. She said it's a free event. Okay, what time will the event be starting? tomorrow?
It will be 6 p.m.
6 p.m. tomorrow, and we're just looking forward to having everyone come on down and just be there with us and get a chance to experience this great event. Joining with me this evening, along with the president of the Atlanta Jamaica Association, we have our public relations person right here this afternoon with us, Miss Jacqueline. Welcome to Caribbean Live TV this evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, and as we even speak about the event, what are some of the highlights of the events that you could describe to folks that have not come down or didn't even know about the event?
Okay, well, if you don't know anything about Marcus Coffee,
Yeah.
you will know everything tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going to be very interesting. We have a good program, and Mr. Golden is the man to be there to see and hear, to give us all the information that we didn't know about Marcus Coffee.
Just like Mr. Lawrence was here, and he didn't know certain, so Lawrence, I still want you back on camera here, opportunity here, yeah. So tell us a little bit about AJA before we bring back Atlanta Jamaica Association, even before we bring back Stephen on board, since you all are here. And we're going to take the opportunity to learn a little bit about the Atlanta Jamaica Association.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, coming into 2026, I spoke with some people that have been here. The association was started, Jackie, 1977, right? So we're hitting like 48 years of being in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I call the AJA the Foundation Association. Foundation meaning that before there was any government representative here in Atlanta, these men got together and decided they wanted to form something where people could come in and be a part of something. So basically the vision was, you land in Atlanta, you're from Jamaica, wherever you're from, and you have a Jamaican origin, you have a home here.
Okay.
And it has grown over the years, and many have come and joined us. They have moved on, but they are still following our mission,
Yes.
being a bridge and giving back, whether it's here in Atlanta or back home in Jamaica.
Okay, very good. Tell us a little bit about the scholarship program, which I think is one of the highlights of the Atlanta Jamaica Association. Let us hear a few words about the scholarship program.
So the scholarship program has become a signature project of the AJA, and it has impacted, as far as I know, over 300 lives. And the scholarship program is open to students who are going into the tertiary institution for the first time, their first year, whether based on where they're going in, sophomore, freshman, whatever they're going in as. And our goal is to help them put that foot into the university. I personally have a vision where if we let someone put their foot in, that we champion them through to the end.
Okay, all right.
Which means that we have to do a lot more fundraising. But if we can have and see people that we give that first year money to make it to the end, that is indeed, as I would say, part of Garvey's vision of people self-actualizing. One good thing that happened, and there's always a rainbow and a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you know, our former president, Tony Gray, passed away.
Yes.
So we're establishing a universal scholarship to the Caribbean diaspora, whereas we will give a scholarship in his name every year to a student that's going into college, but shows some of the. I got to figure out how to say this, but some of the attributes that Tony had.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. That's going to be a hard thing, though, you know.
But these young people nowadays, I think if we teach them right,
All right.
they will know what to do. And so, you know, building bridges, participating in your community, giving back, aspiring, stuff like that. So the scholarship program indeed is our biggest focus because of the lives that we can impact. And we recently started what we call the scholarship recipient alumni, where we put together a number of students that have either graduated already and have been through the program or are still in college.
Okay.
And we put together a group of 25, and they're excited.
Wow.
And what made me feel good is when they said we would publicize the scholarship here in Jamaica, we will make sure that the students apply.
Okay.
Because they felt the benefit and the blessings that scholarship gave to them.
Okay. Some of the events, the yearly events that AJA actually, Atlantic Jamaica Association really puts on for that the community could join in and learn more about the art. From our meeting night to different events that the organization has, that folks could come along and enjoy some time with the organization.
So we have a traditional calendar of events. Apart from our monthly meetings, which is the second Saturday of every month, we meet in Decatur. We also have the Marcus Garvey Symposium. It's our third year, and our goal is to continue and for it to grow. And someone may say, if I went last year, why do I have to go back this year? The impact of Garvey is beyond a timeline. He existed way before you and I were born.
Exactly.
But he's relevant today. The people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they learned a lot from him. So we have that event. We have a jazz event. This year it will be in October. And that's just for us to have a good time.
Okay.
And also to celebrate the culture and to ensure that we raise some funds for our scholarships as well.
Okay. And I'm waiting for Stephen to rejoin us here on and I want to just emphasize the yearly ball.
Absolutely.
I want to speak about the ball because Jamaica Independence Ball that happens every year, and that's one of the highlights of the organization. And personally, I would like to see everyone there this year.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
let's
Yes,
talk.
I would love everyone to come out. It's August 8th. It's a big year for us. It's Jamaica's 64 years of independence. But what does that mean?
Okay.
With what Jamaica went through in October, and where Hurricane Melissa destroyed so many lives, and also so many infrastructure within the country. And when I went to Jamaica a few weeks ago and I saw the resilience of the people, it is something for us to celebrate this year at the Independence Ball so that we can display joy, relief, and to highlight how Jamaicans, talawa as we use that word, when you kick us down, we get up, and how the communities work together. I went home, I was able to purchase some zinc and stuff, and one man is just putting on someone else's roof at no charge. You know, the community, they were building each other homes, helping each other to build it back to back. So that the ball this year will highlight that as well as the scholarship winners.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very well. Okay. I'm already muted, so I'm not quite sure. DJ Red, but, Stephen, can you hear me? We're not seeing his picture here, but
He's muted.
he's muted. We would like for him to come back on board here, and we're working on that right now. Okay, there I am, and my camera is not working too well today. But yeah, okay, we'll just get in touch with Mr. Stephen here and have him know that we are back live, and okay. All right, so okay, so that's where can, if someone wants to become a part of the Atlanta Jamaica Association, where can they go and when are the meetings?
The meetings are every second Saturday of each month, except for August when we have the ball, and December when we have our annual Christmas party.
Okay. Okay.
And to become a member, you can go to our website.
Tell
which-
Stephen, can you unmute, please, and turn your cameras back on? We're seeing you. Are you? I don't think he's hearing us. But let us work on that here. I think Candy had the DJ Reds. You were the one that had the unmuting power here. Okay. Yeah. So any which ways, okay. So tomorrow evening again, can you go over again some of the speakers that we'll have and so forth. So until we are able to get
Stephen back.
back, okay.
All right. So in order for someone to become a member,
Okay. Okay, here he is. He's back with us again. Okay. All right. So once again, we have can you hear us, Stephen? He's getting ready.
Hey, Stephen, could you hear us? Stephen.
Can you hear us? Okay.
We can see you.
Okay. DJ Reds, do you have his?
All the mics are up.
Okay.
he's muted now.
Mr. You're muted. You gotta turn your mic on, Stephen. Okay.
Or say something now.
He's saying something now.
Could you hear us? Nod your head. Hello, hello.
Yeah, well, we've got to be on our hand right here.
Unmute Candy and see if Candy. Oh, no, that's in
Right. Okay. So any which ways, okay. As you were saying, Yvette, as we work on this with getting Stephen back on the cameras here with us, you were saying the meeting nights are every second
Saturday at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And Columbia Drive at 2771 Columbia Drive.
Okay. Okay. So, and at meeting, we can expect to have different performances sometimes, or different speakers speaking on
different topics
and
cultural
so forth.
performance. And then, of course, part of our culture is our cuisine. So we ensure that we reflect that. But you had asked me earlier about how we can, you can become a member, and you can go to our website, which is www.
You were coming through fine. So
Atlanta.
let's get you back on. Okay. all right.
Jamaican with an N association.org. Click on membership and fill out the form, and there are instructions there, and that will come to us, and our membership team will reach out to you as well. If you have any questions, you can definitely call us at 404-777-9593.
Okay. Yeah, kind of get in touch. Mm-hmm.
Stephen, could you hear me? Yeah, you could hear us.
Yeah. So, somebody got to mute their
But I can't make mine because he's hearing me through mine.
okay, and muted, totally muted. Nobody else is joining. Anybody else joining? It's just me and Yvette. Have you muted? Okay. So, but we're not hearing Stephen through the system. That's what's going on. Okay. So here we are at TV this evening, and
So Stephen, could you hear me? Could you hear me, Stephen? Could you hear me? Yeah,
We can hear you.
could hear me.
And we can hear him. It's just that it's not loud.
it's not loud.
Testing. You could. Okay, I'm talking in the mic. Is it louder now? Okay. So he could hear us. Let's see if we.
We can't hear him, so it has to do something with. Okay, he's hearing us fine. It's that we can't hear him when he speaks here.
All right. So we just wanted to make sure we got it up on the speaker now. So just say something so we could make sure that we can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
We're having some technical difficulties here with Stephen, and we'll just go to some music right here, and then we'll just bring Stephen back in a minute or so. Okay, as we work on these technical difficulties here at Caribbean Live TV, Caribbean Live for Radio. Okay.
Spanish down a prison oval rock. And some call it Spanish down a prison oval rock. Yeah, way, what a cool and deadly. Hey, the people are skanking while the daughter them whining. The rude boy them tripping.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. What a cool and deadly. Yeah. And in the ear that a jockey fashion.
Test.
That a water pumpy.
Test. Unmute these two.
Move lively that a horseman scatty. So some call it Spanish tongue, but a prison oval rock.
Yeah.
Call it Spanish down a prison oval rock.
All right, so try one more time unmuting Stephen. All right, he's
Yeah, I
unmuted.
can still hear you fine. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Once you unmuted, we can hear you.
I wasn't talking when I was muted.
Man, we wanted to hear that information, man. We wanted to work through the challenges that we faced. We got some new people in the room, and we really want to get the message out to the community why it's important for them to be there tomorrow, 6 p.m. at the Big Bethel Church, right? That's the place?
Yes, Big Bethel.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hi, Yvette. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Stephen, how you doing?
Okay, all right. Okay, so here we are again, and we're gonna thank Stephen for taking the time and being patient with us this evening, because we really want the community to know about this event that's taking place tomorrow evening. And we have the. Are you the president, or are you the president, or are you the? You are the president, right? Stephen?
Come again?
I'm asking, are you the president? Am I saying it right? Are you the president of you?
Yeah, man, you got it right. The last segment.
Okay, all right. You and I.
You never itch that time, then. No.
I just want to make sure that we have the. I know I got it right, but I just want to make sure that we have it totally right. Okay. So, Stephen, let's just speak about a little bit about you and I about the last 2 years ago, because last year I was kind of out of commission. The plaque that got misplaced, and I had to go to the post office and track it down because over the place, and it was actually sent back into the Atlanta here because we were able to bring it in. And last year, the plaque was actually, I've not been back to New Bethel so far. So has the plaque been hung up, and is it in its rightful place now?
Yeah, man, the plaque was installed and unveiled last year.
Yes.
We even brought Dr. Jack Bueller. It's his company that does the Nubian Jack plaques.
Yes.
Dr. Jack Bueller is the grandson of the first UNIA vice president in 1914 here in Jamaica, Thomas Michael. So we felt it was good synergy working with him. He came last year. Again, it was organized by the AJA and Big Bethel. We got it installed. I want to say big up to Brother Sai and Brother Keith, the brothers from the Sons of Allen there at Big Bethel, who always worked overtime in accommodating us. And to you, Pastor Shaw, your assistance navigating the post office was excellent. Since that time, we've installed a second plaque. We did that last month at the Trinity Baptist Church in Baltimore. Same scheme, same style, same Nubian Jack. And that was to commemorate a 3-day lecture series that Garvey gave there in 1922 on February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So it fits right within Black History Month. But of course, Atlanta was the first. It is the A of the ABCs of our plaque. So we've done Atlanta, we've done Baltimore, and we have 2 cities we're trying to get done between this year and next year.
Yes.
One of them is Chicago with a C, or New York, which we used to refer to back in the day as the city. So, and what's interesting, the first one done in Atlanta was at a AME church.
Yes.
The second one done in Baltimore was at a Baptist church. And the church where Garvey spoke first in the United States, in New York City, in Harlem, is a Catholic church. So, there's so many dimensions to this whole Global Garvey Symposia series. It really shows the support the Black church gave Garvey across denominations.
All right. In view of the things that are happening within the diaspora, or I'll say that are happening within the world at this time, the war and all these things, and rumors of wars and war and rumors of war. Speak to us about Garvey the prophet, and all his prophecies, you don't have to go through all of them, but just out some of his prophecies has actually come to life.
Well, some of his prophecies have already happened. So
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to go through the ones that haven't happened, but Garvey certainly predicted the Second World War. He criticized the sort of impotence that the League of Nations would face, which eventually led to their failure and their reformation as the United Nations. And he spoke to the erasure of black identity if we didn't get ourselves together, the fact that we would be absorbed by other races and absorbed by other nationalities, which coincidentally we see happening right now. Even in the disputes we hear in between those who identify as African American or Caribbean or coming from the continent, all kind of stuff is going on in these days that if you check Garvey's readings and you study his writings and his speeches, you can see many prophecies or many warnings, because Garvey was very scientific in his approach to race leadership. And so he was able to point out the issues we were facing and the possibilities if we were not able to overcome them. And this is the reason why his motto was one God, one aim, one destiny, and his slogan was Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. You know, today the president of Ghana took a serious and very historical proclamation to the United Nations. He met with some high-level reparationists, including Sir Hilary Beckles, the Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies. And there is a move afoot to have slavery declared, the worst crime against humanity, which officially by the UN. So I haven't heard the outcome of that. Our own Professor Vereen Shepherd was there also from Jamaica. But they did this because of the significance of tomorrow. Which we will be celebrating in Atlanta and which we have been celebrating for the past 3 years. So Atlanta is ahead of the curve and the rest of the world is sort of catching up. It went to the UN today, but the AJA, the UNIA, and the Big Bethel have been sounding this call since 2024.
That's great, because that's what I was going to ask you next. So what is your what is the mantle for this year, because I know you stop in Atlanta and you go to different cities. So what is the mantle for this year? And you pretty much...
Well, the one in Atlanta is special because of the significance of the date.
Yes.
We've established symposiums in about 10 cities,
yes.
Including the different countries of the Eastern Caribbean. That takes place in October. The one in Baltimore that we just did, the second plaque, happens in Black History Month, so that always gets good momentum each year. The first one that takes place in January, there are two in January, one in Western Jamaica, we rotate between Lucy and Montego Bay, and one in Brooklyn, where Garvey spoke in 1919. And then we go on to do Costa Rica in April, New York in May, and last year we also established a Black Star Anniversary Week in Delaware on the occasion of the incorporation of the Black Star Line on June 27th, 1919. So, there's also the Philadelphia Symposium, which takes place in September. And we have a couple on the horizon for later this year, including London, Belize, and Chicago. So, these symposiums all take place at places and on the dates, the anniversaries that Garvey spoke there. So that's the requirement. So if anybody knows of a place that Garvey spoke of that we have not done a symposium yet, let us know. I recently found out that the week before he came to Atlanta in 1917, he spoke at the Brandon Memorial Church in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
It wasn't as big as his public lecture in Atlanta, but we're already in communication with them about memorializing that too.
Yes, folks. So here we have the Honorable, because I can't say his name without saying Honorable, because He's Honorable Stephen Golden, a hard-working Garveyites, you know, the quintessential Garveyites, and he's here in the Atlanta area tomorrow evening. Yvette, you have anything that you'd like to say to Stephen, or any questions from anyone in the room? Lawrence, you want to ask a few other questions here, since you standing with your eyes wide open, because it's the first you ever heard Stephen.
This much about well, first of all, salute Stephen, because with me not being very knowledgeable of all of Garvey's works, just in this interview and the things that you've said has sparked a strong interest for me, and I'm in media. And I also hold a task, being a media person. I have to share in telling that story as well. Because what's the purpose of having a Caribbean-focused media and not tell these true stories and not tell this great man's legacy? And so just with what you shared tonight, I didn't have any plans for tomorrow night, but now I do.
So at least we got one person.
Because I want to learn more. That's why this is so powerful.
Yes.
I really want to learn more. And I think I know you just touched the surface, and with all the speakers and all the information that I would receive tomorrow night, I'm excited that we've chosen to make a special edition of our show to bring you on tonight and have you tell our audience about this great man and what he represents across the world.
And of course, I'll be sharing this interview all day tomorrow, because we have it here, so we'll be sharing it back all day tomorrow on YouTube and so forth. At least we'll send out my version so folks will know about tomorrow evening. So when I come down there tomorrow evening, guys, I'm talking to Yvette now.
Well, he was about to reply.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I remember you. Excuse me.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Stephen. I know after I spoke, you was about to say something.
Oh, no. I was just going to make the comment that, yes, the media, as a media person, we welcome that, because we really need some more media coverage on this. I mean, this is not just a local event. This really is an international event, built around the memory of an international icon, and on an international day. So it is of the highest international significance. And tomorrow you're going to have a powerhouse of speakers, including Professor Akinyele Umoja, who is the chair of the Africana Studies Department at Georgia State University, a prolific writer himself, an advocate. We have Sister Kim Poole, who is just flying in today from Colombia. She's the founder of the Teaching Artists Institute, and also a reparation advocate, who was a part of the team that went to Vatican to meet with the Catholic Church on the issue of reparations last year, and who out of that meeting developed a mind-blowing exhibition which she calls Okombushu. And that is going to be on display in Big Bethel tomorrow night as people enter. So listen, man, people need to register. The tickets are free, but we still need you to register at tickettailor.com. Just look for Atlanta Jamaica Association event. I'm sure Yvette might have mentioned that. Register if you're coming with your significant other, or you're bringing your young ones, because all are welcome, young and old. Just register their names, register for as many tickets as it will allow. You shouldn't have a problem. Come forward. We even have an after gathering that will be at level 3 Cuisine and Bar, which is just across the street up Jesse Hill Drive in Atlanta, down there in Sweet Auburn District. And come out tomorrow and feast with your mind, feast with your soul, get in touch with your ancestors, reclaim your identity, and particularly as Jamaicans, let us lift up the legacy of our first national hero.
Well said, well said, well said. Listen, man, you spoke like you live in Atlanta. You know about Jesse Hill. You call all the right names. You know what I mean?
Well, I tend to come to the same area consistently.
Okay, awesome. Man, I wanted to say it has been a true pleasure.
Yes.
For me, that didn't know all of this stuff, and now I do. It's an honor and privilege to be able to be in the room to hear this type of stuff. So I'm pleased, and I know our audience will. What you got to say, Pastor?
And you'll
must,
hear so much more tomorrow.
Awesome.
I must say this to Stephen. We need you in the place like a day before. Okay?
Like a who?
Come a day early.
Come a day early so we could have you in the studios. So we're going to set aside this time next year for you to be in the place with us, in the studios with us. And for me to take you to our favorite restaurant in the morning. Remember when I was at that restaurant?
Yeah. Well, to do that, we need the people to go to Ticket Tail and donate, because, I'm a burden to Yvette sometimes, who handles all of those arrangements, sometimes even out of our own pocket. So, we want to say this is not just for the Jamaicans in Atlanta. Huh?
I am doing the invitation. So if when I do the invitation, who picked you up 2024 and dropped you back off?
Yeah, man. So and I know you said you were missing in action last year, but we're glad to have you back on board this year.
Well, praise God, huh? Yeah, man. I praise John. But
every time.
Yeah. But
every time, yes.
We would love to.
I usually do come in a little early this year, some different circumstances, and in fact, I'm dealing with a little family emergency tonight, which God works in ways. So I'm glad I was still here tonight.
Well, thank you, sir, for making the time. Thank you for coming on with the Zoom with us this evening. We're looking forward to having you in the area tomorrow, and we're looking forward to the great event that it's gonna be tomorrow evening. Yvette,
yes,
Taylor Reynolds, and Jacqueline, thanks for doing a great job of down there at Atlanta Jamaica Association. And I believe that I heard an interview last night with Stephen, and now he's here at Caribbeanlifetv, and I believe, I'm not sure he'll be tomorrow night, but that's the way we need to handle Stephen when he comes in town. We get on all the different platforms.
So tomorrow night I'll be at Big Bethel with you all.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know if you're going to stop by the Wayne or show.
And we will be streaming live, I believe, on
that's why
Big Bethel's YouTube channel, which we usually do.
Well, you see, that's information that we needed to know. And thank you. Once again, we want to thank you again, and we're looking forward to tomorrow. Okay? That you'll be in town.
Thanks, Pastor. Thanks for having me. Again, thanks to Yvette, thanks to Jackie, thanks to Sharon, thanks to Clover, thanks to Andy, thanks to Julian, thanks to all the guests who will join us tomorrow, and everybody working behind the scenes, Pastor Jay at Big Bethel, Brother Cy, Brother Keith, and the Bethel AME Church Social Commission, for making this all happen.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night rest, and
see you tomorrow.
I pray God's guidance over you as you travel in tomorrow. Okay?
Give thanks. I see you soon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, folks, we were glad for you that you were able to join us this evening. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we worked our way through it, and we are expecting you tomorrow evening. Give them the address again, Yvette, one more time before we leave.
It's 220 Auburn Avenue, and that's downtown Atlanta.
Okay, so
Big Bethel.
Big Bethel.
AME Church. You see the sign from
Can't miss it.
the highway.
Okay? So, folks, thank you for tuning in again, and see you all tomorrow evening.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an unforgettable evening.